Her phone buzzed at midnight. She didn't know I was awake. I watched her face light up in the glow of the screen, a smile I hadn't seen in months curving her lips. Soft, intimate, not the smile she gave me anymore. She turned away, shoulders hunched, breathing quick and shallow. A whisper, too faint to be words, slipped out, but I caught the tone. Tender, devoted. Then silence. She placed the phone face down, slid back into bed beside me. Her breathing steadied with practiced rhythm, pretending to sleep. I lay there, eyes open, the ceiling a black ocean above me. Every breath I drew tasted of betrayal. A simple vibration of glass and metal, and my world cracked open like rotten wood. I didn't move, didn't speak, just listened to her counterfeit slumber, feeling the quiet storm crawl through my veins. And in that moment, I knew. The truth had been circling me for weeks. I had only refused to see it. The next morning, her laugh cut too sharp at breakfast, forced. Her eyes slid from mine whenever I asked simple questions. Did you sleep well? Busy today? Every answer was short, mechanical. She left her coffee half full. She never left her coffee. I studied her. Not like a husband studies his wife, but like a spy studies a target. Every detail cataloged, every slip noted. Her phone stayed glued to her hand. Even in the bathroom, the shower running, I'd hear the faint buzz. Messages she wouldn't let die. And then, the scent. One night she came home late, claimed it was work, claimed the meeting ran long. But there was cologne clinging to her hair, not mine. A stranger's mark pressed into the strands like a fingerprint left behind. My chest went hollow, my mind cold. It was betrayal, yes, but more than that, it was strategy. She had built an alternate life while sharing my bed, a second world hidden behind the smile of a loyal wife. I spoke nothing, because silence is sharper than suspicion, and silence buys time. I began my collection, phone records quietly pulled through contacts I still had in telecom. Her calls, always the same number. Private, frequent, late. Receipts in her purse, dinners, hotels, miles away from where she claimed to be. All kept in a neat stack, as if daring me to find them. I swabbed her glass one night, sent it off under another name. A DNA comparison, against my son. A truth too dark to ask aloud. Days blurred. I lived like an actor, playing husband while dissecting her every move. The weight of my suspicion pressed me inward, yet I appeared calm, unshaken. Inside, I was dismantling piece by piece the life she thought she controlled. I could almost taste the end game. Her voice, on calls she thought I couldn't hear, was soft, stripped of the edge she used on me. And always, she said his name once, enough to brand him into my mind. Not a stranger, a colleague, someone I had trusted. The betrayal doubled, sharpened. It wasn't lust, it was conspiracy. The envelope arrived on a Monday, sealed, anonymous, exactly as I'd ordered. I opened it with surgical precision. DNA results, stark black letters on white. The boy I had raised, the boy I had named, not mine. The silence inside me grew cavernous. That evening, I placed the paper on the table as she cooked, said nothing. She turned, saw it, froze. Her face collapsed in 1,000 unspoken ways, a mask shattering under its own weight. Her lips trembled, her body leaned back against the counter. "Please, it's not—" I cut her off with a glance, cold, final. I already knew. Her reaction was only confirmation. In that instant, she broke. But I did not. I was steel, and she was glass. I didn't scream. I didn't strike. I did worse. I slid the envelope back toward her. "Keep it," I said. Her eyes widened, searching for the mercy that wasn't there. I walked to the drawer, pulled out the spare key ring and set it next to the paper. No speeches, no warnings, just the evidence and the exit. She collapsed into sobs, begging, reaching out with trembling hands. I didn't flinch, didn't blink. Her guilt was a sentence she would carry alone. Her son, her secret, was a reminder carved into every day she would live without me. And that was enough. I left quietly. The door shut behind me like the final click of a lock. The night air cut cold, but it felt cleaner than the breath I had shared with her. I didn't look back, not once. Some truths destroy you, others set you free. I had lived in her lie. Now, she would drown in it. And me? I walked away lighter, sharper, unbound. The past was a corpse, and I had buried it with my own hands. She thought she had broken me, but in truth, I was never hers to break.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Subscribe now to Cheating Stories Insight World for more amazing stories.